I feel like I had good coaches, not just from my parents, my dad, my Little League coach, Bob Selner was good, my high school basketball coach, Paul Fairbuff was really good, my college coach, Andy Lopez, he's still coaching me to this day, and then Dusty. I mean, I still got relationships. You know, if they're still here with us, I still have relationships. So just seeing how they deal with and dealt with us is what I like about coaching, because you can't throw everyone in the same box. Some guys you gotta pat them or kick them in the butt to get them going. Some guys you gotta hug them. You know, you just gotta learn the individual more than just learning the sport as well. No doubt. I think that's why Bate and Boach have been really successful, is especially Dusty. He's really good with people. Like I always tell him, he could be the CEO of any Fortune 5. He can rally any work staff group to do whatever the task at hand. He just has that way with people. And I saw when I played for him, to the Latin players, he learned Spanish, just make them feel comfortable and welcome. Wherever you're from in America, he would learn something. I mean, the dude listens, he fishes, he hunts, he listens to every form of music that, you know, he's all over the place. And he's got friends of all walks of life, and it's just, I mean, now I see why he's going to the Hall of Fame. And Boach, they just know how to get the most out of people. I mean, there's only so many spots, there's only so many jobs. So, you know, if there's, that's coming to us. That's good content right there. That's good timing right there. You know, these guys are all good athletes. Some guys are just high IQ guys that just, you know the position better than anyone else. Some guys are just ultra talented. They can fall out of bed and throw 100 miles an hour, fall out of bed and can hit the ball 400 feet, or just have insane bat to ball skills. You know, it's just some things that just God just gave him and just said, you're gonna throw 100, you're gonna be an 80 runner. You know, some guys, you're gonna have insane bat to ball skills, but some guys just work. They just determine to work their way to whatever level they're trying to get to. These guys are talented. I mean, they're wherever they're from. If it's Venezuela, Puerto Rico, any part of the States, they're the best of wherever they came from, and probably in a broad area. You know, these are the best high school, best college, best in the state. You know, it's just best in their country, or you know, or wherever they're from, their country. I mean, this is the highest level. So, and I like coming down here to the field level, because then you can see more of the speed, how fast the game is really played. Not on TV doesn't do it justice, because I always have people ask me, how you swinging this? I'm like, you know how hard that ball's coming in? You know how much time they had to react? It's a blink of an eye and the ball's at the plate. And these guys gotta be able to figure out, do I take it? Do I swing at it? Plus you got the situation, you know, what should you be looking for here? You got the crowd, you got the 3-4 deck stadiums. You know, some people can't play under this pressure. Like I like coming to the big league stadium because there's always buzz. If you block all the cheering out and just listen, you can always hear a buzz. And it's like there's always buzz. And some guys, we haven't figured out how to scout it. But there's some guys who can play in the minors, come to the big leagues. You can't cut it. The spotlight gets the lights are brighter.
Do you feel like Leach, there's a certain level that they could go from, like you said, the buzz or stuff like that, are those guys just guys that just were so skilled in this game, they got very good because of the reps? Like you said, some guys maybe can handle the pressure, they're light guys, they don't need to work. They can turn it on, come in, they're just gifted.
Right.
And then guys that don't have that necessarily gift, but work their way here, but then the spotlight gets too big. What do you think?
I mean, you made me think of Jimmy Rollins. When I played with Jimmy in AAA, you know, he knew in his mind, he already had set intentions of being a major leaguer, and a good one. Because in spring training, I was a journeyman veteran, and he was this ascending prospect. And J-Roll, we're getting to the end of spring training, and spring training is monotonous, and spring training don't count.
Right.
And he just, you know, towards the end, he didn't want to play. And the manager was like, hey, Leachy, will you holler at your boy Jimmy and be like, you know, hey, I need him to get these at-bats because it's going to be go time in 2 weeks. And so I went over to him, and he was like, man, Leachy, I don't need this. This don't matter. And I'm like, what do you got, a switch? And he goes, yeah, I got a switch. I said, oh, so you gonna switch it off? I said, so I'm gonna start calling you Little Switch. He goes, are you Big Switch? I said, you call me whatever you want, but you better be ready to go when we break camp and go to Scranton, you know, because it's gonna be cold, and those numbers matter and count.
Right.
So, you know, from then on, we just call each other Big Switch, Little Switch. But Jimmy, when he went to Philadelphia, he took off, did his thing. I mean, borderline Hall of Fame career.
So he was able to turn it on.
Yeah, he was able to, yes, no doubt. No doubt. Jimmy, you was able to turn it on if you see this. Because he knew his intentions were major leagues right from the jump.
Right.
You know, where some guys, you know, will climb and they're like, man, I'm not sure if I could handle this. Because think about it, we watch it every day on social media, ESPN. When someone makes a mistake, they're gonna see it on social media or ESPN. They got family, they got friends, you know, that'll say, oh man, your boy struck out 4 times. He got people too that are watching, they're gonna have to deal with it. So he's not trying to strike out 4 times or give up the game-winning home run. So they're human, they're only human with feelings.
Yeah, and it seems like things are like magnified now with the social media,
right?
With the pressures of that.
Right.
Do you think that has changed from back when you played to now? How much stuff is magnified under a lens?
Oh, definitely, because now these guys have to be more guarded in everything they do on and off the field.
Like you said, image, all that.
Yeah, because you do something out here, it can become a meme, and you know, you're like, man, I was just, you know, I see the Jordan, the crying face. It's like that pops up all the time. I'm sure Mike is like, man, I'm tired of seeing this.
For being himself.
Right, yeah. But, you know, so I'm sure when they're on the field, you know, they probably have to think about what I see it, because they glove over the mouth, hand over the mouth. They don't want to cuss and let that become something. So they put their hand up or glove up. And then off the field, I'm sure they try to keep a low profile, because we all got camera phones that can pop up, and you know, and then all of a sudden that shows up on social media. So it's a different, these guys they're in a tough spot, you know, for doing what they love, but they're only human, you know, at the end of the day.
No, I love